I looked at the company, dove in a little bit deeper, tried the food, kind of had a little bit of an idea of the history of the company. I liked the fact that it was a family company, that the company sticks to its roots, tries to be heavily involved in the community. There was a lot of reasons that made me say, you know what, I think I want to do this. I think where I am, it's being unique. It's offering really high quality food at an affordable price. There are barbecue joints in the city where you're getting maybe the same quality, maybe even a little worse sometimes quality of food, but they're double our price. So I find that the dining experience is very affordable. And in a lot of ways, it's very familiar. The fact that we espouse sort of family values and community values, and being close with the community that you live in, working with first responders, working with community leagues, and trying to bring in, soccer teams and hockey teams and baseball teams and whatnot to come into the restaurant and eat together. It really pushes the fact that our food is meant to be shared. I've seen a lot of restaurants that had a lot of trouble because owners didn't know what they were getting into, or they didn't hire proper staff, they didn't maintain cleanliness, they didn't have good customer service. There's a lot of reasons that businesses may succeed or fail, but a lot of it starts with the owner's commitment to making sure they have built a solid business case for the restaurant, and then are able to execute that plan and make sure they're able to maintain quality, they're able to maintain cleanliness and great customer service. And that's sort of what I mean about building bonds and ties with your community. Because when people get to know you and people get to like you and people get to feel comfortable coming and eating at your place, they're going to keep coming. Build yourself a solid business case. Understand your market, understand your location, understand the demographics, the average household income, understand even the diversity of the area that you're in. Who lives there? What is the familiarity with the food that you have out of the people that are in the area? How much competition is in your area? So like I said, to anyone, I would always recommend build yourself a solid business case. At the end of the day, you're opening up a business. You're doing this to build an income stream for yourself. And if that's what you're doing, listen, it can definitely be a passion project. There's no reason for it not to be a passion project, but even if it is, there's costs. So just make sure that you are well aware of all of the ups and downs and the pitfalls and the barriers that come your way. Make sure that you've fully understood what it is that you're getting into, and that includes being able to make the food at a high quality, and that includes being able to have a management team or staff that are able to execute to maintain that quality. So realistically, it's just know your product, know your area, know your customer base, know your numbers. And if you do all of that, then you should be fine. And you know what? And get out there, get catering orders, build ties with the business community. It's a lot of pounding the pavement. It's a lot of showing up at church groups or other community organizations or other businesses, and dropping off cards and samples and just getting people to know you, getting to know who you are and what your business is about. So realistically, maybe the first thing that I'd say to someone is be prepared for a lot of hard work and a lot of hours.